Milwaukee, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Quinn Priester.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Okay, all set to go. MLB Marte getting ready to hit. And we're underway here in the home opener.
Sinker. Middle outside.
That one found hard the other way.
Low outside.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try.
Hamilton over to Terang. One. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Big time power.
Inside, ball one.
Slider. Low middle. Slider. Low outside.
And a big swing and a miss.
Low inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Sinker. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. There's just no one there to knock it down.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for the Reds in this one, Chase Burns. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ball.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That's to third. Suarez throw to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. This is Bryce Terang.
Ball one.
That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Ball 2.
Pitch
Ball
misses
3.
there, and the count's full. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, bases empty. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. In the air, left field. Steer gets under it, and that is that. On now to the top half of inning number 2. In now for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them.
Middle outside.
The 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Priester goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Tyler Stevenson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. There's a line drive to left field. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Ball, that's outside.
No score here in the second.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Sliced hard but foul. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He sends it out of here. The Reds score first. It's 1-zip.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And he hits a ground ball right side. Terang over to first in time. That's the inning. Bottom of the second. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. In the air, right field. Marte should have this one. And there's 1 away.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Brandon Lockridge now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Batting 6.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now at the plate, Garrett Mitchell. Mitchell in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
That's a ball.
That one hit to right. And that is that. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the Reds DH, J.J. Bleday. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Low outside.
0-1 now. Fought off foul.
Sinker. Low outside.
0-2 now. On the ground. And that's
Sinker.
just foul.
Outside. Circle change. Low outside.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next in Cincinnati.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Noel V. Marte. And
No,
that
that's
misses. And that's ball one.
Cutter. Low middle. Sinker. Middle outside.
That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away
Nope,
from him a
that's a
little
ball.
bit. Just not able to square it up.
Sinker. Low middle.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out man at first. Matt McClain, the next to hit. Flips the corner. And that is strike one. That one missed.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Up the middle. Flips it. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee as we go to the last of the third. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Fouled off. He was late. And now the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth.
Next to hit, David Hamilton.
Off the plate, ball one.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. In the air, left field, and he can't make the play. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Choria. 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Rips one to right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here at American Family Field. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Middle inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Low outside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next in Cincinnati.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
2 down, bases empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge.
Sinker. Low middle.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Terang slings to first. That's the third out. Bottom four, and now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next,
And now it's William Contreras.
the catcher,
Flied to right his first time.
Contreras.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The Brewers trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This one popped up. De La Cruz has a beat on it. Two down. Now it's going to be Brandon Lockridge. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Lockridge.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. This one in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And that is back here in Milwaukee. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And that one sliced foul.
Sinker. Low outside.
Right through here for a strike.
Outside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Outside.
Got him swinging.
Up next, Cincinnati.
TJ Friedel, the next to him for the Reds.
Friedel.
Ball one.
Sinker. Low outside.
Check swing, and he went.
Slider.
Strike
Middle
one.
inside.
Nope. That's inside.
Middle outside.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Low middle.
On the ground, right side. Terang gets it to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Low middle.
2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off.
Cutter. Middle outside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
High outside.
Good eye in that
Outside.
spot.
Slider. Low outside.
Ball two.
Overhand
Two down,
curve.
nobody on. And we're at the
Low
top of the
outside.
fifth. Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Number 7 digs in now.
Rumfield.
And that one fouled off.
Ball one.
In the air to left center. Steer under it. And there's one away. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Flied to right his first time. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
Breaking ball misses up and in. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Joey Ortiz now at the plate. And there's a foul ball. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the Reds DH, J.J. Bleday. That one close, ruled the ball. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Middle inside.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Next for Cincinnati, MLB Marte. And first offering is fouled off.
Slider. Low outside.
Foul ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
The 0-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
McClain now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Slider. Middle inside.
Ball, that's in.
Cutter. Low outside.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there.
No, that's
and a foul ball.
Sinker. Low inside.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did.
Oh, diving stop. The feed for 1.
No, you're
what
out.
A double play
He's
that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson. Go Rio.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Breaking ball, and that got him.
I got him.
Up next for the Brewers.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! The Brewers down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit in the air, center field. Friedel settles underneath it. That is the inning. Back here in Milwaukee. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Ellie De La Cruz.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Ball, that's down.
Sinker. Low outside.
That one's in there. 1-2.
Low middle.
Ground ball left side. Slings it across. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
High outside.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And first offering is fouled off.
Slider. Middle outside.
And that one hammered 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Low middle. Slider. Middle inside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Slider. Middle inside.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Slider. Middle inside.
0-2 now. Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out. We're back in a new pitcher here. at the bottom of the seventh. Tony Santillan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Yo one. Into the outfield base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here is Brandon Lockridge. The 0-1. And he tries to drag bunt towards first. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play. One out man at first. And now the first baseman, 1 for 2. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Chases that one upstairs.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
The Reds trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Back foot slider struck him out.
Up next for the Brewers.
So they bring on the veteran, Pierce Johnson.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Mitchell in now, takes ball one off the plate. Grounded to low. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're at the top of the eighth. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Sinker. Low middle.
Here's your 1. Right through there for a strike.
Low inside.
Ball 1.
Low outside.
On the ground to third. Fires over to first. First out in the top of the eighth. This is J.J. Bleday. Righty reliever out of the pen, Grant Anderson. He's into the game with the bases empty. That misses. Ball 1.
Low middle.
On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next,
Back to the top of the order now. MLB Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Slapped foul.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Anderson, 28 years old. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at American Family Field. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one off the mark, and the count is filled up. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
David Hamilton will hit next. Short of the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Ball one there. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Popped up. De La Cruz settles underneath it. One away. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 in this one. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The Reds holding on to a 2-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs.
Got him swinging for the K. So they turn to their closer, Emilio Pagan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 9th. In now for the Reds, Matt McLean.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Sweeper. Middle inside. Sweeper. Low outside.
That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Lockridge towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. Next for Cincinnati's Ellie De La Cruz. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. That one ripped, but foul. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And it remains 2-2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Got him. 2 out. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. That catches the corner.
Circle change. Low inside.
Out to short. And that's the 3rd out. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now 3-0. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 9th, Christian Yelich getting ready to hit. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and they're on the board. It's 3-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So next, it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Friedel drifts towards it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Brandon Valenzuela. Out towards right center field. Marte on the move to the gap. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Up now for Milwaukee, number 7. And first offering is fouled off. Pagan is just 1 strike away.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final.